We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of major. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Number 9 stands in as he looks at a called strike. And Harold, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in winners of 3 in a row and riding a nice little run to start the new series.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Set to deal on 2-2. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
In the second spot tonight, left fielder Tommy Pham
comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. He doesn't have a big fastball, but he was able to get that pitch by him.
And Matt, that's 100% a result of setting up with the off-speed pitches before it. If you're not a hard thrower, you could still have some success, but you have to learn how to mix speeds and set everything up. That was a nice job right there.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Driven nicely into the gap. He's around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Ball 2 now. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. After it is Davis. And they can't run it down. 1 out and a runner on second base. Hard hit ball to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Pham rounds third and is digging for the plate. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Now the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. And this is hit hard up the middle. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He's got that average way up into the 330s to begin the day. Changeup, a little bit inside, 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
And a changeup that time. Swing and a ball sent high and deep. This one is gone. A home run. Now to the plate, Wellington Castillo. First shot for him here, and he brings in a batting average of up near the 330 mark on the season. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. On the ground to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So striding forward now, Matt Duffy carries a batting line in the 280s to begin this one. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. 4 runs here in this half inning. Swing and a liner, but foul. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Liner towards second, but there to take it in is a well-positioned. Stepping up to the plate, Jorge Mateo. He'll lead things off. off here in the bottom half of the first.
Designated hitter, Jorge Mateo.
Lays off 1-0. And Harold, as we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count. Miller readies the 2-0. 2-1 now.
I like that pitch right there. You know he's keyholing your 2-0, and you put one right on the corner. He's not going to swing at it, and now all of a sudden you're back in the count again.
Heading out towards shallow right. Mazara's on the move, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's Jed Lowry now, and the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. 3-0 now. Due to follow here is Pedro Alvarez. He's in the on-deck circle. Hit hard on the ground to second. Wendell comes up with it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Striding in, Pedro Alvarez. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, bases empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
And this is high, a ball and a strike. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. Digging for second is Alvarez. The relay, and he's in there safely. He's got a double. Here's Chris Davis now. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. Set to deliver on 2-1. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. Alvarez is on his way home. And they'll get back a run here as they're on the board. It's 4-1. At the plate, Matt Olson trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. Miller sets, ready with the 1-1 pitch. Looking at strike 2, a fastball that catches the inside corner. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Jeimer Candelario. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Drilled down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard. Oh, and he can't reel it in out there. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Coming to the plate now, Joey Wendell. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. And the changeup is way low that time. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes. Davis
has him played perfectly as he puts it away for round number 1. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. First delivery to him on the way. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Ready on 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Digging in for his second at-bat, Tommy Pham. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And he takes ball 1. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Here he is, falling behind. Another hitter, 2-0 count. You continue to put him in hitters counts, you're going to continue to get burned.
Outside, 3-0 now. 3-1. Men on third with 2 down. Hit the other way out toward right field. Olsen waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Now at the plate, number 26. And he's been really amazing to follow all year long as he continues to flirt with a 400 season at this point. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
And that one misses here as he falls behind the Oakland third baseman. 2-1 now. Over at the knees, and that's the second strike. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. Swing and a liner. But this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. The 0-1. Hit on the ground toward the left. Candelario is up with it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Into the box now, Marcus Semien. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Hit hard on the ground to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. In there, strike 1. Now the 0-1. Hit out toward second. He's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nomar Mazara. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. After it is Davis. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So the base is empty here with one away. And stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. And that'll find its way into right field for a one-out single. Striding in once again, Kevin Kiermaier. He hit a big 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Piscotty is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Digging in to try it again, Matt Duffy. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Grounded back up the middle, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass. Now at the plate, Jorge Mateo. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Designated hitter.
Hit on the ground to short. Duffy scoops it up, and he's set down 1 away. And with 1 gone now, that'll bring in Jed Lowry. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 1 out, nobody on. back up the middle. And that'll find its way into center field for a one-out hit. Coming to the plate now, Pedro Alvarez. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here, and it's gone. Into the windup and the pitch. Pop high in the air. Calling for it, Goldschmidt. 2 down. Now batting, Matt Olson. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Hit to first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. The tag got him. The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
I think this is an important inning for him. He just had a couple runs given to him, and now it's his job to show the guys I appreciate it by shutting them down. That's just not a competitive pitch. I mean, that ball isn't even close. Now the hitter's sitting 2-0.
Hit high but foul, as that'll get in amongst the fans. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Well, he finds himself in danger of walking the 8-hitter right here. That's just something you don't want to do. You walk the 8-hitter, the 9-hitter can bunt him over, starts a big inning, can hit and run. It could lead to a lot of problems.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Second baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
The batter, number 9.
Number 9 stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And this is drifting foul back into the stands.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Hey, one of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in?
And we'll have to leave it there as the play. Ready for another chance. Number 26 comes into this at-bat. 0-for-1 in the ballgame.
Baseman, number 26.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
Now time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. And here's a ball hit in the air. Mazara's on his horse. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Stepping up now, Stephen Piscotty. He's 0-for-1 thus far. And this is fouled back and out of play. Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. Mazara in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down.
The batter, number 10.
So coming to the plate, Marcus Semien. He singled his last time up. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Runs coming fast and furious here. 4-3 our score as we play the 4th. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll avoid the pressure. Digging in once again, Tommy Pham. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Brett Anderson is going to
now pitching for the
some action in that Oakland bullpen as it looks like a lefty started to get it going down there. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2. Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch. Changeup stayed low that time for ball 3.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
Man, I like the last 2 pitches. The changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
The next 3-2. Takes this the other way to right, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
The right fielder, number 30.
Ready once again, Nomar Mazara. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Hit hard up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Liam Hendricks will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign. Looks like a right-hander's got
Liam Hendricks.
First pitch on its way. Slapped hard the opposite way. And again, he's got himself a base hit. Make it 3 for 3. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Ready for another shot now. Kevin Kiermaier comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And that misses ball 1. We're in the 5th inning of a 4-3 ball game here. Look out, 2-0 now.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Athletics, number 36.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. And a neck-high fastball that time.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge.
And the throw to first is there. The inning. So digging in now, Jonathan Lucroy. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. And that's cut on and missed 0-1.
Matt, he's throwing a lot of strikes. Very impressive, right? We just saw a swing and miss. But he may be even more effective if every now and then he throws a ball that's out of the zone. Because they know he's in the zone. They're being really aggressive. If they have to think a little bit, it might not be a strike. It might be good for him.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Standing in, Jorge Mateo. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Calling for it, Pham, 1 out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Jed Lowry now. A hit in 2 tries so far. A check on first by Miller. And this is taken outside for ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Strike called. 2-1. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Swing and a looper to left. Pham over to his left. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in and looking for more. Pedro Alvarez.
Baseman Pedro Alvarez.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. Digging in and looking for more. Wellington Castillo. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Castillo.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Here it comes. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Davis arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
The batter, number 5.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Duffy. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Lined is short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Jeimer Candelario. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. That misses. 2-0.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really...
Oh, look at Alvarez. The throw to first, and give it up on a phenomenal... Here's Chris Davis now. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Left fielder. Yes.
Yanked on the ground down the line. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. And he just misses with a curveball.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Ready once again, Matt Olson. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Olson.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Hit in the air to left field. Moving under it, Pham. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Striding in once again, number 26. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Lifted in the air to center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one. Ready for another chance. Joey Wendell. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Takes a high fastball for a strike. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, here's a shot out to right center. He's through first and hustling for second. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double. Digging in to try it again. Number 9. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 3-0 now.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Tommy Pham.
Fernando Rodney comes.
Now pitching for the A's, number 56, Fernando Rodney.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And a dive, but he's back. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Tommy Pham set the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. Runner back safely. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
He's in a tough spot right now, 0-2. This is one of those at-bats. You look back and you go, I got to get the man over. But now 0-2, you just got to try to make contact now. This is a big spot, Matt. You know, I like how he's pitching, though. Get him 0-2, you waste one, and now you got to expand the zone still and see if he'll stay aggressive and chase a pitch.
2-2, here it is. And another foul ball.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot. Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Got him swinging on the fastball there.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Athletics, number 52.
First pitch on its way.
Butcher.
Nomar Mazara is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. 1-0 pitch on the way. Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
There's certain situations where things just have to happen, and this is one of those. Like it or not, he's got to challenge him right here.
Taking all the way, it's 3-1 now. Lifted into center field. Piscotty's there for it. 2 gone. Ready for a
now batting, first baseman Paul Goldschmidt.
And ball 4 here on the intentional walk. So now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Kevin Kiermaier is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0.
Hey, this game is getting interesting real quick.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's got to hurt. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Sean Kelly.
Duffy, your attention, please. Now pitching for the Athletics,
Matt Duffy is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
Sean
Ready with the
Kelly.
1-0 pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Well, he's struggling. The team's doing well. And what's he do? He goes up there and swings the ball out of the zone. I want to be in the action, too. That's what he's thinking with that swing.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Chopped weakly to the left. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Digging in now, Stephen Piscotty. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Center fielder, Stephen Piscotty.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground to short. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Striding into the box, Marcus Semien. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike 1.
Watching him on the mound, I'm really impressed with what he's doing right now. He's been really aggressive and confident over the last couple of innings.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit in the air to center field. Kiermaier is there, 2 gone. Stepping up to the plate, Jonathan Lucroy. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Flips it underhand, and the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Jorge Mateo. Slow roller back to the mound. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Olsen moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Now batting.
Digging in, Joey Wendell. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Here he comes on 2-0. This is on the ground over to first. Alvarez is up with it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Ready now, number 9. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning. Digging in, the switch hitter, Jed Lowry. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Second baseman, Jed Lowry.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. The big curveball just misses apparently. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now batting.
In now is Pedro Alvarez. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. And this is fouled at the plate. Now Miller on 1-1. Hit sharply on the ground. Wendell on the grass. Throw gets him. 2 down. Digging in, Chris Davis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Kiermaier's got a read on it. And that ends the inning. Now to the plate, Tommy Pham. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. A fastball that just misses inside. The 2-1 pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 30.
Nomar Mazara is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. And he takes a called strike 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. A fastball right over the outside corner. 1-2. Here it comes. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Again, a 1-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And there's out number 2. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Jerry Familia takes over now with 2 guns. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
That's a great check swing. It's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires. Now at the plate, Matt Olson. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Right fielder.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
What a great adjustment. The high fastball in the first one didn't have a good release point. The next one he's able to put it on the corner, correcting himself as the at-bat goes on. I love it.
Pham is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. Number 26 checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. No walks yet. Here's the delivery. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And he will make the play. 2 away now. Now at the plate, Stephen Piscotty. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Standing in. Marcus Semien. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Number 62. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. And a curveball that gets a swing and a miss and makes him look way behind. Hit down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Every game has its offense.